What is going on, guys? It's BevanNation and welcome back to another Champions Tuesday video. These are the videos where we use the Pokemon of each regional champion from gens 1 to 7 every single week, going up each generation. And we're on generation 3, meaning we are using Steven's Pokemon. So we are going to lead with a Cradily and our opponent comes out with a Nent. And you know, this is going to be a Stealth Rock war this first turn, because we're going to see Stealth Rocks on both sides of the field. And remember, guys, if you do want to take part in these battles, you can rock up to my Twitch channel every single Tuesday from 4:30 PM and join in the action. Okay, so double Stealth Rocks, and now we're going to see a Rapid Spin from Claydol, which isn't too surprising. This is iconically a Rapid Spin Pokemon. You know, it's commonly used as a spinner. So I'm just going to go for a Giga Drain here. Now, I was kind of expecting some special defensive kind of Pokemon here, and actually does some really nice damage there, more than I actually thought it was going to do with the Giga Drain. Even though it's super effective there, we do have the Big Root on this Pokemon as well, meaning that we're going to see some more damage from draining moves. So in comes the Dodrio there, the Dugtrio, and we are going to see a big Giga Drain there onto those Daddy Issue ×3. I love that name. There's some serious Daddy Issues going on there. So yeah, there's going to be leftovers on that, so I was thinking maybe now is a time to maybe set up the Stealth Rocks. What a mistake that was. They are going to get a substitute up, and we are going to see some more Stealth Rocks out onto the field. But I mean, they can be easily brushed aside again by that Claydol. So the leftovers going to be regaining some of that health there from Daddy Issue ×3. We are going to, I was like, I need to kind of just break down this sub. We are going to see the Iron Head coming from this Dugtrio. That is going to do loads and loads of damage there. Like, super effective damage, so what do you expect? But we're going to go for Giga Drain. You know, I think this is going to break the sub. And we will actually get a little bit of health back because we do break that sub. So we're going to get a little bit of regen there. And, you know, I was like, basically one more Iron Head and we're done. Excuse me, guys. So yeah, there's the leftovers recovery there. I'm really scared of an Iron Head, but, you know, I was thinking, if we get another Giga Drain, we can stay in this game. So we see Earthquake from our opponent there. I don't know if they were expecting the switch, but the Earthquake connects with the Cradily, and it lives on 2 HP. I was so surprised that there was no Iron Head there. We are just going to go for the Giga Drain. That is going to take out the Dugtrio there, and those Pokemon no longer have any Daddy Issues because they are no longer on the field. So yeah, the Luscious Locks of Hair get sent back to their opponent, and we're going to see the Nent come back in, right? So I'm thinking, is this just going to straight up Rapid Spin here? Perhaps. I'm pretty low on HP, but it doesn't. It goes for Earth Power. This is a specially defensive Cradily, and it just survives on 5 HP yet again, though we do lose a little bit of special defense. I'm going to go for the Giga Drain here. That is going to get back a little bit more HP, and there's a really nice chunk of damage there to the Claydol. So I'm at this point, I'm thinking, now, is it going to try and take us out, or is it going to go for the Rapid Spin? It's going to go for the Rapid Spin, and I was like, well, you know, maybe it is going to spin here. So, predicting the spin, we actually go for a Stealth Rock here, setting it back up. Now, basically, this is just going to be an endless kind of system here. I was thinking, am I really going to keep spamming rocks, and if it's going to keep spamming Rapid Spin? I figured, let's scrap this idea. Let's just sink the Cradily. Well, not sink it. Let's get rid of the Claydol, and then let's see what comes in next. Sorry, let's try and sink the Claydol. That's what I should have said. So, Nent goes down, unfortunately, for our opponent. So, Cradily is taking names right now. Cradily is doing really, really well, doing a bang-up job there, and Claydol hits the deck. So, 2 Pokemon down, and Cradily looking in a really good spot. But in comes the Dodrio, as I said earlier on. Dodrio comes in now, and it's going to go for a jump kick. I know straight away, there's no way we survived that at 62 health. We go down, but I'm happy with how Cradily performed through all of the battles. It was a pretty decent Pokemon on our team. Everyone did really well, to be honest. Okay, so in comes the Carbink now, and I was like, I mean, is it going to jump kick? It won't do too much damage to us. We take a little bit of stones damage, but we're going to see a withdraw here, right? So I was like, okay, fair enough. And in comes Lumo. Man, guys, every time I see a Lantern, I get so scared, because they can actually do really, really powerful sets. So I really have to kind of watch what we're doing here. So commonly these are special attackers. I've not seen a physical one ever in my life. So we're going to go for a Light Screen, guys, and we actually have the Light Clay as the item. So both the Light Screen and the Reflect are going to last a little bit longer. So we do in fact have both Light Screen and Reflect, and as you can see, we do I mean, it's a reasonable damage there, but we get burned. I was like, oh man, that just sums up the entire stream, by the way, guys. Our RNG was just not there at all, as you will see in this battle. Okay, so we're burned, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to set some fireworks off. Let's go boom with the Carbink. You know, I love that move. Every time I see that boom button, I've got to press it. Carbink goes down, doing little damage. However, it's going for a Volt Switch, and it cannot switch out. So I was like, oh man, nice one, right? So I can now go into the Excadrill. So I was thinking to myself, this is not really going to enjoy staying in here. It can't use a Volt Switch. It's going to have to physically swap out if it wants to. But it goes for the Scald staying in. Now remember guys, we've got that light screen, so I was like, oh, we can survive this. That's some good damage, but we actually get burned yet again. Honestly guys, oh man, that was like, already this was early doors in the stream, and that was about the 4th status we'd received in like a second battle, 4th or 5th. So we do get hit by that burn, but we got the sword stance off, as you can see, so we are +2 in attack. So I'm thinking maybe Stab Earthquake takes this out. We just hold on there on HP to that skull thanks to that light screen, and we are going to go for Earthquake, and guys, that is going to be far too much for this Lumo to handle, and it goes down. Man, I'm happy that's gone, because that could have been a real pest to the majority of the Pokemon on our team. But, however, it's not all good, guys. We do get burned, and Excadrill will go down. Guys, Excadrill has been a fantastic Pokemon, and Steven does use Excadrill in Generation 5, guys, and is it the Battle Maison or Mansion, or however you want to say it. I can't remember if it's a Mansion or Maison. Anyway, into the most iconic Pokemon on Steven's team, going into that Metagross, and here we see Clementine, the most annoying Dusclops on the planet. You'll see why, guys. So I'm not really wanting to stay into this, guys, in case it's got any kind of super effective moves. I'm going to swap out here and go into the Skarmory, right? So I was expecting maybe a Will-O-Wisp, something like that. We do get a little bit of stones damage, and of course there's a Will-O-Wisp. However, it doesn't miss, so I was like, oh man, nice one. So I was thinking, man, we can set up a Toxic here, because you know this is going to be Eviolite, but we miss, right? So I was like, ah, so annoyed. There's the burn, nerfing our physical damage. So I was like, man, this is going to be Eviolite. I really need to get this thing with a Toxic just so I can wear it down, because they are so bulky, guys. I run these, like, I run a Dusclops similar to this set, and it's so bulky. So we get that Toxic off, and I was quite excited now, because I was like, that's good. We're going to chip away at this very slowly. Eventually it's going to take loads and loads of damage. Happy days. So we see a Nightshade off, going for that fixed damage, guys. Nightshade does do 50 fixed damage because Clementine's level 50, and it's slowly getting hurt by the poison, and we are getting hurt by the burn there as well. So at this point I'm like, well, maybe we can just kind of go for the setup here, go for the spikes. Maybe it'll do something for the Pokemon that remain. And we are actually just going to see yet another Nightshade from the Clementine. So at this point I'm thinking Skarmory, though it would have been kind of useful for the Pokemon in the back, I think I'm just going to go for the as much damage as we can. You know, we are burned, and as you can see now, the light screen is gone. Not that it really matters against this Pokemon with the Nightshade. And we are just going to go for the Brave Birds here, see how much damage we can get off onto Dusclops. You know, we do a tiny little bit amount, and we're going to see a rest. Now, as soon as I saw rest, guys, my heart was just dropped. I was like, this is a rest sleep talk set. No way is this a rest sleep talk set. And this is like honestly identical to the set that I would run, right? So basically, this is done for, you know, Skarmory's gonna go down no matter what happens here to the burn or to perhaps the Nightshade if it gets it. So I was like, maybe it won't get it. What am I talking about, guys? The RNG was with our opponent. Our opponent is basically RNG's us, and we are gonna go down to the Skarmory, RIP, or to the Dusclops, RIP Skarmory. So now I was like, okay, let's go into Metagross. Now I was thinking I can potentially do some okay damage here as long as I use the right move and get really lucky, right? So this has still got a turn of sleep, so I was like, let's try and get a nice big hit here. Gonna go into that Metagross, guys, because Megas are going to be removed from the game soon, so I might as well use them while I can. And of course, Metagross was a feature on the Alpha and Omega Steven team. So we're going for Meteor Mash, hoping for the attack boost. We don't get it. There is going to be a rest, so we do assume this is going to be another Sleep Talk. There it is. So I'm like, okay, as long as it's rest or Nightshade, I don't really mind. Guys, it gets Will-O-Wisp. I was like, are you actually kidding me? We've been burned like 3 times this battle alone. I was just like, oh my god. And then, honestly, it was the whole stream, guys. We were just getting absolutely destroyed by all kinds of hacks. So I was like, we really need a +1 in attack here. We need Meteor Mash to come in clutch because we finally get it. But remember, this has got pressure. Dusclops has that pressure ability. So that means every PP we use is in fact using 2 PP. So I was very cautious of how much time we really had to defeat this thing. So it goes straight back to sleep, getting all that health back. And the salt was real, so we're taking a little bit of burn damage. So I was basically thinking to myself, right, so long as it keeps getting rest or Will-O-Wisp, I don't really mind. And if I can keep getting a boosted attack, that would be great. Guys, we get another boost, that's +2 in attack now. And we're going to see another Sleep Talk from Clementine here. So I was just thinking, all I need to do is just keep spamming Meteor Mash, and we've got it. Guys, it gets the Nightshade. I couldn't actually believe it. Another damaging move there, going to be hurting Metagross there, taking us down to about half health. Then that burn taking us down to 64 HP. Oh, it's kind of scary now, it's kind of scary. So I'm going to go for the Meteor Mash again here, praying that we get a boost. We don't get the boost, so basically all I'm hoping for now is I need to see Sleep Talk Will-O-Wisp or Sleep Talk Rest. It needs to be one of those. If it's another damage move, we are done for. It gets the rest at last, finally. That is what I like to see. That is literally what happens to me every time I use this set. Why does it not happen to our opponents? Guys, I'm going to go for the Zen Headbutt here. Going to go and take out Clementine. Man, I'm so happy that is gone. That was the most annoying Pokemon on our opponent's team by a country mile. Look at it, so 44 HP. We're not looking great, and we're going to see Kiss of Death come in. Guys, this is the Absol. Now, when I see this, I'm like, is this going to be Mega Absol? It does get hit by the spikes a little bit. In fact, there's no Mega Evolution there, so we are going to see a knockoff. That is just going to be enough to KO the Metagross. It's unfortunate that I never went for an agility at some point during that the Dusclops when it was asleep. We are now going to see the Ironclad, right? This is the final Pokemon we've got. This and the Metagross are the two iconic Pokemon that I personally remember on Steven's team. We're going to see another knockoff on Ironclad. That does really nice damage there, knocking off our leftovers. We're just going to go straight up for a Head Smash. We don't miss, guys, which is good because this is an 80 accuracy move. And Kiss of Death going down to a one-hit KO Head Smash from the mighty Aggron. So at this point, I was thinking, maybe we can do this, guys. Then I remember, it's Gummy Burb. Guys, Jump Kick, 4 times effective to our Rock Steel type Aggron. I was scared. Please miss. And it doesn't. So I was praying that it missed. It doesn't miss. We go down. But that was a great battle there. GG to our opponent. And guys, let's wrap this up. Well, there we have it, guys. Another week of Champions Tuesday wrapped up, guys. I really did enjoy using Steven's team, and next week we're going to be coming back with Wallace's team. Guys, I remember I won every single battle in the Water type Elite Team Tuesdays, so let's hope I win every single battle again with the Wallace team. Guys, remember to follow me on every single social media platform that you see, and guys, I will see you all for the next video.